Yeah, I felt bad. I do like 6 o'clock, and I was like, "That's 3 in the morning," and I was just absolutely passed out from a long night of work.
Oh yeah, no, when now see on mine when it came up on the calendar when you booked it online, it showed my time, which was 9 a.m.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, so that 6 was your time, local time.
okay, because you're Eastern, so I was thinking that
Yeah.
it was like Eastern time.
Yeah, because I saw your message. Well, I didn't see your message last night because I was passed out as well. We
Yeah,
I helped a friend move yesterday, and so we had a big group of us helping him move. But 'cause they just bought a house and moved all the stuff in. Well, then he wanted while we were all there, he wanted us to like kind of fix up some things, like swap out some light switches and ceiling fans and shit like that. So I brought all my tools because I do that, on the daily for my job. I
yeah.
do remodels and shit like that. So and I was going up and down a ladder. We cut new holes to run new wire for a new light fixture that he wanted somewhere that. So I went up and down this ladder like a bunch of times, carrying all these tools. I was exhausted as hell. And then they brought so much food, like pizza and subs and fucking
I mean, that's what you gotta do when your
barbecue.
boys come help you move, though. Yeah, you gotta bring the food.
Oh yeah, they had the food and the beer, and we were there till I don't know 6 o'clock. We got there at 9 a.m. Or no, I'm sorry, we got there at noon, and we were there till 6. But there was probably like 15 of us there, and so by the time I got home last night, I passed the fuck out. Well, I woke up at like 6 this morning. I saw your message, and so then I hit you back. But yeah, dude. Uh, yeah,
Uh,
that feature that I have to sign up, that should show your local time, um, or at least tell you what time zone it is.
yeah.
So hell yeah, man. Welcome, bro.
Oh shoot! I remember we talked about it a while ago, but then I got busy with
Yeah.
whole boats going out kind of thing.
Mm.
You hate to say it, but yeah. So I saw a couple people that I know on your podcast. I how does your podcast exactly work?
How does it work?
Yeah.
Man, I just get on here and shoot the shit with people.
Okay.
Yeah, I just talk about your airsoft experience, how where you kind of how you like your background and how you got to where you're at now in airsoft, and then whatever else comes up, kind of shit. So it's not really formatted. It's just hey, what's up? And then yeah. But I saw your Instagram. You have you're in Southern California, right?
Yep.
And you had a couple pictures where you played it. I'm not sure what field it was at, but it was with Storm the Poet, Nicole Gaming, um, a handful of people that I've had on the podcast that I've talked to. So it's cool.
Yeah. Little taboo thing is I've only been playing since June.
Mm.
No, July, and
Oh shit! Of last year, not even a year.
yeah, only a couple months, and
Damn. Okay.
I've already created a whole team.
Yeah.
I've kind of just went wild with it.
What? So did you have any other hobbies before airsoft? What were you doing before?
Um, well, dude, it's gonna sound like the basic 20-year-old, like early 20s thing, and my main priority was let me wash. I have a Rav4, and I was like, let me wash the car, let me have the chicks over, let me play like Need for Speed on the Xbox, and that was it. With a lot of drinking involved,
Yeah.
and the drinking kind of plays into effect with the airsoft thing.
Okay.
So like, found myself in a real bad area, and I was drinking one night, It was the night before Mother's Day.
Mm.
I remember walking to the bar, and that was it.
Yeah.
Woke up the next day. My first class has me. I'm being screamed at. I'm being taken to Balboa. There's like vomit, blood all in my house, and I was in such a bad place. But instead of seeking help, I tried taking an alternate path, a more permanent solution. While on top,
Oh shit, dude.
yeah, and so they put me in like a facility for 2 weeks. Felt like an animal in there. Got 30 minutes outdoors time. That shit sucked. But when I got
Damn.
work back to the command, one of my boys who's an E5 looks at me and goes, "Hey man, I know shit's going downhill for you, but why don't you try airsoft?" And at the time I was like, "What the fuck? Like, get out of here with that shit." And well, I went, and it was weird. I don't know what it was, man, but like after day one, it was. I have a picture of it on Snapchat. It was 115 degrees. And I absolutely hated my life.
Yeah.
But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I want my own gun. Pudge, what are you doing, buddy?
Got your doggy.
My roommate's dog. He's always, wherever I go in the house, he's always following me. Trying to
Oh
like,
yeah.
he'll like whine in my ear or something. Trying to get my attention. It's okay, buddy. But after the first day, dude, I was just like, I gotta get my own gun.
Hmm.
So instead of getting one, I got two. Like a little dumbass. I got I forget the name of the KWA. And I have my not classic army, but KW, no, GNG combat machine that I turned into a behemoth.
Yeah.
Turned it into this thing.
Oh shit. Nice.
And I
That's
got the
badass.
Polar Star,
Yep.
the grenade launcher, which is I had many arguments with my friend who got me into it about getting it. He's like,
Why is
"Don't
that?
get it."
Yeah.
Huh? Oh, and this is the first one, and then my friend tells me, he's like, "Dude, you haven't even really gotten in airsoft. Like, why are you buying guns already?" And I'm like, "Well, because I like them."
Yeah. They look cool as shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, now I got a zoom cam on that. But
So you're in the military?
yeah.
Okay. They sent you to
Uh
Balboa. That's you're either Navy or Marine Corps. That's a cool
Navy,
hospital. Yeah.
but I did like 2 to 2.5 years with the Marines.
Oh shit. Okay.
Deployed boots on the ground with them.
Right. Right.
But wait, are you former military?
Yeah. I'm a fucking jarhead.
Oh, so you know about Myanmar then.
Yeah. I
Or
know
well,
Miramar. I
yeah.
had a buddy that was in fact my best friend growing up. We grew up together. We went in the military at the same time. He went in the Navy. I went in the Marine Corps. He got stationed at Miramar while I was at Pendleton. We both went overseas first, and then we got stationed in California after. And I went down to an air show at Miramar. He worked in the Top Gun hangar. He was hanging missiles and bombs on the F-14 Tomcats. This is back in 1991.
What's funny is the hangar next to mine is the new Top Gun hangar for Top Gun 2 on North
Nice.
Island.
Yeah.
I remember when I first checked in my command, they had like people running back and forth between our hangar and the other hangar. And they're like, if you see Tom Cruise, just stay away from him. He doesn't like the enlisted. And ever since I heard that, I was like, you know what? Fuck that dude.
Yeah. I mean, who knows if that's true, but he's a pretty disciplined, kind of eccentric, person anyway.
Oh
Tom
yeah,
Cruise. Yeah.
but
Yeah.
yeah. After that whole situation of me getting my first gun, I started going to the field And I learned the hard way that a brand new out of the box gun is absolute dog shit. I was thinking that I'd be fucking people up. I was like, this is it. I'm about to rain hell on the field. Nope, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I got hit so many goddamn times that day that it was stupid. I didn't even have a helmet.
Oh shit.
I didn't have a helmet. I had goggles and a mask, and I was like, this is it. We're ready. We're ready to fuck. I got hit so many times in the back of the head. I look at my boy. I'm like, this shit sucks. Second weekend I go with my own gear. Get shot in the back of the head so many times. I was like, that's
Ooh.
it. Run to the store. I'm getting a helmet. I can't do this shit.
That's gotta hurt, bro.
God. Like, it was a shitty, I think like a $20 or $30 helmet. And my little dumbass was like, we're going to make this work. It worked.
Yeah.
And now it's more of like the guest helmet because I've upgraded to a fast helmet.
Nice.
But that thing was so heavy, and my dumbass was like, I need ear protection. So I had a broken ICS headset, which is like what you used it for planes.
Mm.
It was broken, wire was cut. So I ripped the shitty Chinese foam padding out of it, like the styrofoam.
Yeah.
Get liquid nail, and I just fill it up, and I slap this thing in there.
Oh shit.
And I put the styrofoam in, and I'm like, this is nice. Like, this work. No, it hurts your ears after a while. God, it weighs like 8 pounds now, and I'm just like, wow.
Oh shit.
Then I look at my buddy, I'm like, we got to go to E-Bike, man. Like, next time we go up to LA, we're going to E-Bike.
Yeah.
And then for the same price, I bought a way better helmet that I'm rocking now. I mean, I would show you, but it's in the back of the car right now.
Yeah.
But, yeah, dude, like, playing Airsoft. I started by taking one of my airmen with me. And she kind of, me and her started off on, like, the same level.
Yeah.
And then we met my boy Lau, who's he's an Army National Guard guy. But we met him playing. He kept kind of to himself, but he was like really intense into it.
Yeah.
And then we met my boy Austin and Hassler playing. And I was hanging out with Hassler. Austin was hanging out with my airmen on the field because it was like 2v2 and we're like hunting each other. And after the game, I was like, you know what, like let's play together more often. Then we got my boy Lau to play with us, and then my boy who got me into it to play with us. We had our own little squad.
Yeah.
And like at first, man, we couldn't figure out, like, work the kinks out with each other. We're constantly arguing. We're like, yo, what the fuck, man? Like, I said to go that way. And like, you're like fucking up my ass. Like, what are you doing? And once we were able to like work out the kinks, we became like such a fluid squad. We're like, all right, we're going to go this way. We need people this way. We need someone to hold down center field with the LMG. Like, we had a whole plan for everything.
Yeah.
And everything just worked out beautifully. I'm like a little fiend here for the bait. Us playing got Kyle's attention.
Mm.
Like,
Yep.
Us playing got Kyle's attention. Like, I remember looking up one day and this dude's up on the hill scouting people out. Then he comes up to us and goes, hey, I'd like you guys to join the team. And we're like, okay. Well, we thought at the time it was like you joined the team there at that moment.
Mm.
And then later on when we found out we weren't really a part of the team, we were like, you know.
It was like prospects or something?
No, we weren't even at that stage.
Oh, okay.
We thought we were prospects, but then he comes up to us with during the prospect stage and goes, you know, I'd like you guys to be a part of the team. And one thing me and my boys just can't agree with is like, and I'm not dissing any team when I say this. It's like the way me and my friends view it is it's a hobby. We don't feel
right.
We don't believe in team dues or anything like that.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
And like, even though he said like us being military, we don't pay team dues. We're still like our boys are Marine. I'm Navy. My one boy's Army.
Yeah.
One of my boys is normal dude that has a normal 9 to 5 type job. Like,
Right.
we all wear different things. We can't settle on just one uniform. We can't
Right.
do anything like that. And then even other teams have their own rules. So we jokingly created what we called the MDN Airsoft Snapchat group chat. And we're like, fuck it, man. We're our own team.
So what's the MDN?
It's like midnight.
Oh, gotcha.
Midnight Airsoft.
Yeah.
And our patch is like the stag, like a stag skull.
I saw that picture.
Yeah, funny about that is my last deployment with the Navy, because since the whole command doesn't go, you make up your own like little command patch.
Okay.
We were the battle stags for my deployment, and I had a fuck ton of these extra patches that I was just handed. It's like a deer that says "Fear the Stag." It's like a fucking deer jumping.
Yeah.
And I'm like, guys, what if we make a patch around this and make it look a little more badass?
Yeah.
And so me and my buddy, we're driving up to Code Red one day. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm thinking like a deer skull with like cross swords, and like it'll be badass. Yeah, so we're designing it, and the first rough draft I look at, and I'm the kind of guy where I go like, that's badass. And then he's like, you know what? We'll make it better. The design we have now compared to the design we were originally going to go with is night and day.
Yeah.
It's going to have like these kind of shitty curled swords and shit. Now the design that we have is pretty simplistic.
Yeah.
And my buddy's like, I like how you like anything, even though it looks like dog shit. He's like, I'm sitting here in your car using my phone with Photoshop right now, and you're going to tell me and lie to me and say this looks good. I was like, absolutely.
Yes.
Because I don't know how to do that. And then I think it was that night I went home and I created the Instagram page.
Okay.
And then one time we were having safety briefs. Well, not really safety briefs, more like, you know, those stupid military briefs. It's not a safety brief, but it's like about random stuff sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Right.
We had one day where it was like 8 hours of presentations. So I'm sitting there in like the theater.
Holy shit.
I'm sitting there one day in the theater, and I got my phone out. And I'm sitting there typing away to different companies, and I'm like, what's your price per patch, price per unit? I'm looking at stickers, 2 flags, 100 patches.
Yeah.
All the local people were like, we could do that for about $750. I'm like, God damn.
Jesus.
And then this one company overseas was like, $300. And I'm like, dude, sold. Like,
yeah, I hear you. Yeah, patches can be expensive as fuck, man.
oh yeah.
The first time we got our original patches made, this is before COVID, before all the bullshit. This was, I think we ordered 100, was like 250 for 100, and that was with the setup fee. You know, like they had to create the mold.
Yeah.
And you know, the PVC patches with the Velcro, and that mold they hold for 2 years, right? So if you reorder on that same mold, you don't have to pay the mold creating fee or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Where they have to create that shit. So and then like last year, same company, same mold, you know, whatever. The price had gone up like crazy. We couldn't even order any during COVID, during the lockdown shit, because their company was like, it was out in California, actually. I think it was, I can't remember where at. No, it was Oregon. But they wouldn't even, they were shut down. They hardly had anybody working. So when they came back, It was, I think, 500. It had doubled. It had doubled in price. I was like, holy shit, bro. This is crazy.
Yeah, like I felt bad having to do the overseas order. It came from like I think Pakistan,
Okay.
and I'm like,
Have you?
I've been in that area before, and I
Yeah.
kind of tell what I'm gonna get when I realized the background.
Oh, gotcha.
I was like, this is either from India or from the Middle East.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, the package arrives at my house, and it has all these stickers that say it was checked at customs.
Oh, right.
Like it had a whole list of stuff like drugs. It was checked for weapons, explosives, and I'm like, what the fuck is in this package? And then one of my other airmen were over, and she's like, just open the package. And I was like, you know what? You're right. So I call up my one boy. I'm like, hey, man, listen, I got a package here at my house. I need you to come from the barracks to my house because if this bitch blows up,
Taking you with me.
yeah, you're really good. You're like my best worker. So if I can't have you, nobody can.
Oh, shit.
So I call my other boy over. So there's three of us now with this black package. It's
Yeah.
not a, but like they had it set up and like it wasn't even shrink wrapped. I don't even know how to describe it.
Yeah.
It looked like there was cocaine in this thing
Nice.
with custom stickers all over it. Like it's not. It wasn't like a sealed bag or anything. It was like someone got like this special saran wrap and just wrapped this bitch.
Holy shit.
And I'm like, this looks like a fucking IED sitting here in my goddamn living room.
Oh, Jesus.
So he comes over and he's like, all right, let's open it. We open it and these patches are here. And I'm like, this is some nice shit.
Yeah.
Well, unfortunately, they kind of smelled like chemicals. So I had to lay these patches around my house, open all the damn windows to
Oh,
air
yeah.
patches because I can't sell a patch with it reeking.
Hmm.
And then you could tell all the patches were handmade because the Velcro on the back was like cut by hand.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, wow, like
That's
not what
wild.
I thought I was getting my hands on. But then I looked at my guys and I'm like, but the fact is, we now officially are a team. We have our own merchandise now.
Mm-hmm.
We have stickers. We have a flag banner to set up at the airsoft field. We're legit now.
Yeah.
And so we started promoting the patch. And I got a couple guys up in LA. I got to sell the patches too. But yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty much the start of the
The,
team.
the stickers, there's a couple places, but one place I've stuck with, no pun intended, stickers is Sticker Mule. They're up in PA,
Yeah.
and man, they got some really good deals. And there's a bunch of places you can find getting all different kinds of stickers, but they do some really good work, and really their website is set up super fucking easy, like really user friendly. Really good prices for their stickers. And of course, discounts for buying in bulk kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But that's where I get the transfer sticker that I send out to people, like that goes on like your back window of your car, something like that. You know, I get those from there, and little round stickers I stick on the boxes or envelopes. But they're pretty cool. And then, have you heard of Green Wolf Tactical?
No.
He's a former Marine, and he lives in Georgia. And I did a podcast with him. He's got his own embroidery setup and everything. So he makes t-shirts, hats, all kind of different cool shit. And I met him actually at SS Airsoft in Georgia. He set up his trailer there, for selling some of the apparel and stuff for airsoft. He's not an airsofter. He's never played.
Oh
He's a
wow.
MARSOC, yeah, MARSOC Marine, and so we talked. I don't know for 2 or 3 hours on about his, you know, time in the Corps, and then how he started his stuff that he's doing now with making all that merchandise stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Damn. Doesn't play airsoft, but already knows where to pull up.
Bro, I can't remember how he found. I talked to him on the podcast about it. I think I talked to him at SS Airsoft, and he told me why he was there, how he found out about it. It was somebody around there that he knew or whatever heard about it, and or was friends with the owner of SS Airsoft, and something like that. And then and so he came out there to, you know, because he does like I can't remember who he's with. There was one of his good friends who's also a Marine. I think retired, but he does grips foregrip for the AR-15s and shit like that. But yeah, so he does a lot of merch. Sticker Mule is a cool option as well. But as far as patches go, man, PVC patches, they're just anywhere in the United States. They're very, very expensive to get for sure. But
And
one thing, the PVC patches, man, they're gonna stink when you open the bag. It's petroleum based.
yeah.
They're the plastic stuff that's made. When I first started working in a plastics plant in factory, I was like, holy, I mean, it smells so bad. You think you're gonna, like, it's harmful to you. I guess it is, but like, over a long, long time, like it's very little risk, but
Yeah.
it smells like, holy shit, this stuff is crazy.
Yeah, I opened up the bag and I was just like, I don't know if this is what PVC is supposed to smell like.
Yeah.
Because, like, so far, like, as you know, there's, like, deployment patches and all that.
Yeah.
And, like, being, like, an aircraft mechanic, I've found out over the years, like, you want to get PVC because embroidered patches, once those puppies get dirty, they're dirty. Like, I remember
Yeah.
when we were in Kuwait, and I'm sitting there constantly in aircraft, like, in engines, oiled up. I got hide all over me. And one of my patches that says Combat Uber got dirty. So I'm sitting there in the bathroom, and it's like this really shitty bathroom. And that's how I found out this is the only way you can clean these patches. I got a shitty toothbrush. I got some off-brand OxyClean, and I shoved a sock in the sink so I could, like, create, like, a pool in there.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I dumped like, a lot of OxyClean in this thing. And then I'm sitting there scrubbing it with a toothbrush. And I'm sitting there scrubbing for like 30 minutes because I want my patch to look nice.
Holy shit.
So I'm in there scrubbing. And I'm like, this sucks. Ever since that moment, I was like, I'm only going to use PVC patches at work.
Oh, for sure.
And then once I rolled over to Airsoft, I was like, I think I have one embroidered patch on my kit. And the rest are all PVC. I'm like, if this bitch gets dirty, fuck it, whatever. We could wipe it down with a Clorox wipe.
Yep.
Because
they're definitely the most durable.
Yeah. Because cleaning that embroidered shit, that sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, the embroidered ones, they look nice. There's some ones that look, pretty cool. But if you have, like, if your logo, if your design, if your patch design is, or if there's any kind of wording in it, the PVC is the way to go, because your lettering, all of your font, all of that stuff is going to be really crisp edges. It's going to be really easy to read. The embroidered ones, it's difficult to get that really fine, crisp edge on, like, fonts and lettering and shit like that, especially if you have a lot going on in the graphic, that you're using. Yeah, the PVC is the way to go because they have a lot more. I mean, it's made from it's in a mold that injection mold. So once it fills in with that particular color, it's as long as the mold is created correctly, which they're made with a CNC machine,
Yeah.
machining, then they turn out really good. Like our patch, and our logo is really simple, right? It's the triangle with or the upside down triangle with the T inside,
Yeah.
and we can actually have the patch could be so the background of the patch is black, the triangle is gray, the T is white. But those are three separate pieces of the mold. So I can do a red, white, and blue. I could do a red background with or let's say a dark blue background with a white T with a blue triangle. I mean a red triangle, shit like that. We can change all three of those different colors in the patch the way it's designed with that logo. So yeah, it's kind of cool that they have those options, that look really nice. But that's one thing, obviously you're finding out in airsoft. Patches are a big deal.
Hmm.
Like that's what everyone wants, dude. They want
Yeah.
to sport those patches, on their helmets, on their gear, on their packs, their chest rigs, whatever.
I found that out mostly my last deployment because like patches were a crazy thing.
Yeah.
So my command made a patch. Well, my det made a patch called Det One Party Stags instead of Battle Stags,
Yeah.
and it's like this. Looking at it, it's like this LSD looking trip patch.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, but all the colors are like neon,
Oh yeah.
and it's like
psychedelic shit.
yeah, it's like really trippy to look at. And when the CO was like, "Yo, no patch," we all were like, "Yo, fuck that." Oh, my roommate's home. We were all like, we want it. And the CO was like, no, you can't have it. And that's when I found out, like, oh, shit. What's up, man? Yeah, that's when we found out that patches are like the main thing that people want.
Mm-hmm.
And people will do anything to like try to get their patches. And lo and behold, the airsoft is just like that. People want patches. It's wild. It's like the same thing.
Yep. Yeah, they definitely do. Now, how did you go? How did you get in the military? What did you have people in your family that were prior military, and what was your influence?
Um, so yet another young dumb story is my ex fiance at the time got pregnant, and I was like, shit.
Oh shit!
Well, I was like, I'm just a basic like little EMT. I get paid like $7.50 an hour. Like I can't fucking have a family on that.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to upgrade my occupation, but I can't really go to college.
Right.
Like if I go to college, I gotta sacrifice a job to get my degree. So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
it was senior skip day, and I was like, fuck it. I guess I'm gonna go talk to a recruiter. And then I go talk to a recruiter, and then nah, dude. And then everyone's out having fun at the beach and shit. I'm sitting here filling paperwork and stuff because I tried to go Marines, but I was in a car accident. But the Navy guy didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
He's like, got any physical marks? I'm like, no. He's like, cool. This is fill out this. Cool. I'm taking you to MEPS.
Holy shit!
And I was like, all right, cool. So the next day, I go off to MEPS.
Damn, that's fast.
And then that process took so long that they have a timeline on when they can put you in for a job. So I go to the thing, and the guy's like, you can be EOD, you can be a submarine technician, or you can be an AM. And I'm like, well, fuck me, man. I like seeing the sunlight.
Yeah.
And
No shit.
I'm like, what's AM? They're like, you got 2 minutes to decide. We don't have time to tell you what the job is. I'm like, fuck it, AM.
Jesus.
And he goes on the computer and goes, fuck, the guy next to you just took it. Guess what? This new slot, AD. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll take it. So, like, he puts me in. I got to run to the Navy liaison. And they're filling out all their stuff. And they submit it at the last minute. And they're like, cool, you're in. They're like, you ship off in 2 weeks after you graduate.
Damn.
And I'm just like, what the fuck? They're like, congratulations, welcome to the Navy. Here's a backpack. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And I graduate. And about 2 weeks after I graduate, next thing I know, I'm having like my going away party. And I ship off. And I'm like, well, fuck this, man. I went to military academy for high school. Like, this shit's going to be a walk in the park because I was Marine Corps.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, no, it wasn't. I kind of just let myself do like that autopilot shit that they tell you about.
Yeah.
One day we were marching. It was like right before we graduate. And I just like snap out of it and I go, where the fuck am I? Like, how the fuck did I get to Chicago?
Oh, shit.
And I'm just like, wow, I really just let myself become like a drone there. And now it's like, fuck it. So I do like my basic school, like the Pensacola thing. And in Pensacola for like Navy, it's all aviation. But they have a tier on like tier 1, 2, and 3. Tier 1 is like you gotta be in your uniform all the time. You can't go out in town. And I was like, well, fuck it, dude. I'm an AD. I work on engines. We have the shortest school time. I'm only here for 2 months. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And so I stayed as tier 1, but I would, finagle my way in my civilian clothes around base. And then next thing I know, everyone's like getting plane tickets. They have your orders. Everyone's all excited. And I'm like, ooh, everyone's going to cool places. I'm like, where am I going? They're like, you have a bus ticket. And I'm like, what? I'm like, excuse me?
Yeah.
And I was so offended when they told me that. They're like, yeah, you're on F-35s. Here's a bus ticket. And I'm like, why the fuck can't I get a plane? Like, this is some bullshit.
No shit.
Lo and behold, where I was my first duty station was about an hour down the road from Pensacola.
Oh my God.
They sent me to Eglin Air Force Base.
Nice.
And when you're brand new, you have no idea what the fuck's going on.
No.
So I call my sponsor. I'm like, hey, I'm here. And they're like, well, I'm no longer your sponsor. I'm on leave. Call this guy. Call this guy. He's like, I'm on debt in California. Fuck off. And I was like, I'm sitting there with my wheelie bag walking around the base, trying to call different people in the command. And they send this one girl. She picks me up. I get a barracks room. I'm like, wow, okay, cool. It was an Air Force barracks.
Holy shit.
And that shit just blew my mind.
It's nice.
Oh my God. And like at this time, I'm like 18, haven't smoked or anything. And I hate to say it, man. It was the military that got me smoking.
Fuck yeah.
Because I'm in the smoke pit one day. Because over there, I was what you call line check. So my whole job was like launch planes, recover planes, basic shit like that. And so between launches, we'd have like 30-minute breaks. So we're all in the smoke pit. Everyone's smoking cigarettes or vapes. And then my one boy looks at me and goes, hey, man, you need to get a vape. And some of the higher-ups, like not too high, but like mid-level leadership, they look at him and go, hey, yo, Rich, take him to the smoke shop after work. And there I am buying a vape. And I'm like, well, I really don't want nicotine, guys. This stuff's bad for you. It's addictive. And they're like, shut up, bitch.
Yeah, you fucking noob. You boot.
A month later, my one of the chiefs looks at me and goes, well, now you got to smoke a cigarette.
Yep.
I remember I smoked a cigarette and I got the biggest head buzz of my life.
Hell yeah.
That shit I felt like I was high.
Mm-hmm.
I thought this man gave me drugs for a minute. I'm like, and dude, those Air Force barracks were wild. I'd be smoking cigarettes off the balcony, flicking them off. Go back in the room, play some Battlefield 4 with the boys.
Jesus.
And like it was a whole different military back then. And with
Yeah.
WAP, that's only 18. It's only 5 years ago.
Holy shit.
And back then, like if you had an issue with somebody, you already know how like the Navy and Marines do. You take your rank off.
Yeah.
You duke it out.
Yeah. That's, dude, I wish people would still do that. Like, a fair fight, okay? One on one. If you got a beef, let's get it out, right? Just get it out, bro. Because by the end, most of the time, as long as it's not overboard, right? You're not trying to kill the guy. Like, you're duking it out. You gain a lot of respect. You earn a lot of respect. You know, you give respect. And by the end, most of the time, most of the fights I've been in, where it's kind of personal like that, one on one, it is you end up being friends. Okay, like you solve your differences.
Because win or lose, you still challenged them.
Oh, for sure. I don't care how good somebody is. Well, I guess there are extremes for sure. If somebody is completely oblivious to fighting and like they're really out of shape, okay, and they're not, and the other guy is super strong and has the like a Bruce Lee kind of karate or martial arts background or whatever, then the fight's going to be extremely unfair, where the better guy is not going to really get hurt. But most people in most fight, that end up in a fight, even the guy that wins gets hurt. Like whatever happens, you slam him to the ground. Usually, you fall on the ground. If you're on pavement, I've got a chunk out of my elbow from falling on the ground. Wrestling with in a parking lot, and fighting or whatever. You bang your head, you bang your elbows, your shoulders. You punch somebody. I got a chunk out of my knuckle from hitting somebody's tooth. Okay, like. Even if you win, you don't really win. You're sore as fuck. You're beat up just from the ground or whatever, It just happens.
I mean, I got this little plug. Yeah. Yeah, like, yeah. Before I was removed from my work center to go be fapped out to another work center.
Yeah.
It was a situation. It was this one female airman. And we're doing crane, and as you know, with planes, everything's really sensitive. Like you can't fuck anything up.
Yeah.
So we're taking this gearbox out of the box, and I'm like, "Hey, you gotta take these screws out. You gotta like slide this bracket back, and you gotta keep your eyes on it while we're doing this crane operation." So I'm sitting there. My 1 second class is using the crane. I'm directing the crane. And I look at her. I'm like, "Is everything all right? Everything good?" And she just ghost faced. But then she looks at me and goes, "Yeah, no, it's all fine." So we're trying to hook this gearbox up to a trailer so we can move accessories from one to another.
Yeah.
And I look at that gearbox where she was, and I was like, "What the fuck happened?" We had like a 3-foot like gashes and tears in the housing. I'm talking like the bolt that held this thing in scraped it all the way up.
Oh shit.
Had to adjust the going forward and back. It went up, down, left, right, all over it. And I stopped putting the bolts in once what we call the prop box was like on its stand enough. And I look at her, and I'm like, "Can you fucking explain this to me? Like, what the fuck is this?" And she's like, I know, it's my fault." So then now you got Chiefs coming out because you have a brand new gearbox is fucked up. And I'm like, "Airman so-and-so failed to inform us during the move of this, yada, yada." Like, I was taking the blame anyway because I'm the guy directing the crane.
Yeah.
But then she points at me and goes, "It's his fault. He didn't tell me what to do."
Jesus.
And at that point, I snapped and I yelled at her. Like, I was like, "What the fuck? Like, why the fuck are you lying right now about something that I'm taking the blame for?"
Yeah.
And like, I was yelling at her in the hangar bay, And the next thing I know, I get dragged by the collar over the to another side of the hangar bay. And I'm being yelled at, and they're like, "Don't you yell at them? Like, we can yell at you because, you're used to it, but you can't yell at the fucking new guys." And I'm like, when did that rule ever happen?
The new guys, the FNGs, the fucking new guys, always get the shit end of the stick, bro. That's fucking history, okay? Like you got to, they have to be yelled at more than the seniors.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, these new guys that are coming in,
They're spoiled as fuck.
They're like, I was sitting in my new work center one day. I'm signing off paperwork and stuff like that, like work orders that we did. And they're over there talking to each other about their bonuses and shit. I just re-enlisted a couple months ago for another 6 years. $0 re-enlistment bonus.
Holy shit.
And these guys are like brand new. They're like, "Oh yeah, I got like 40,000. I got 50,000." And I'm like,
damn.
How the fuck am I the experienced guy getting nothing?
Yeah.
They're just handing out bonuses, and like these guys' attitudes. Like we had 8 new guys get into some shit that they knew they weren't supposed to get into. And so they pop an attitude once NCIS got involved with them. And now they're all walking around the command going like, "Fuck this, the Navy sucks, yada yada." And I stopped one time because my guys heard them saying that, so they started saying it.
Yeah.
And so I look at them, and I'm straight up with them, like, "Why the fuck are you here? If you fucking hate it so bad, you joined us, we didn't join you."
Yep.
But dude, that's all that these new kids know is just attitudes.
That's crazy.
It's stupid. It's the most irritating thing.
Yeah, for sure.
Well,
we all knew when we went in, it was the boots and the FNGs are you get shit on. Like that is, we expected it. Like that's just how it is. You get hazed, you get beat up, you get just run around like on different stupid things. Like when you go down to the for after formation, you got gunnies coming over, and sergeants telling you, "Hey, I need you to run over to headquarters and get this ID 10T form." Like, okay, yes, sergeant. Like what is the ID 10T? You get over there, they're like, "Dude, ID 10T, write it out." We'd have to write it out. And what does that say? What does it spell? And it looks like idiot, like, oh, okay. Just fake shit like that. You just get run around. That is how the FNGs are treated. But yeah, the new military, it seems like it's definitely getting like more sensitive, I guess, right?
Yeah, there's one morning, me and my buddy, we're at we have a burrito truck that pulls up, so we're out there to get like a plate of like eggs, like Italian sausage and rice, our basic morning meal.
Yeah.
His airman's up there, and he looks at me and goes, "What, you lost?" And I just look at this kid, and I'm like, "I don't think you know who the fuck I am." Like, get the fuck out of here on your bullshit and go back to where the fuck you came from. Go back to Pensacola and relearn yourself. And so after I eat my breakfast, we have what we call FOD walk. You walk your flight line. And this motherfucker comes up to me and goes, "Don't ever fucking talk to me like that again."
Damn.
And I looked at him and I'm like, "Excuse me?" And he's like, "Yeah, don't fucking talk to me like that." And I'm like, whose E1 is out here on the flight line talking to me? I'm like, dude, 4-year E4. Like, I've had the rank for 4 years now. I've deployed twice with this rank. Don't fucking come at me sideways.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, that's just how they all are. They are
so weird. Yeah.
I don't like the way that you talk to me. You talk down to us. Yeah.
That's weird. Yeah.
I gave him a scoop of food earlier. And yeah, they're all like that.
So now, the guys you play airsoft with, you said some of them they're all like military guys with you, or
For,
you've met through the military.
yeah, well, now the team has a handful of us, but when we
Okay.
start, like 90% military.
Yeah.
And yeah, even when they joined in like 19 or 20 to now, it's different.
Yeah. The
Wild.
have you heard? I know you haven't been on Instagram that long with your airsoft thing, but have you heard of call sign Rice?
No.
I did a podcast with him a few months ago, and he's Navy. He's active duty Navy right now, and going through the process of being on the teams. I guess going for SEAL, and but yeah, I had him on. He's been playing airsoft for quite a while, and out there in Cali.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he's stationed out there actually right now,
Yeah.
going through training. Yep, in the Navy. Hell yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a
man.
lot of people, man. I've had a lot of veterans on here, active duty and active duty military and veterans that were in, and there's a lot of military veterans that do like mil sims and stuff like that. The bigger mil sims. Now, have you heard of uh, Jet Desert Fox and some of the, because he's out in Cali, some of the
Hallway.
events they put out?
Hey, I'm kind of sorry about everything that's kind of going on in the background.
Dude, I haven't heard anything. It's like your microphone's cut it out.
Oh, dude, we have a fire alarm going off right now.
No way. I seriously cannot even hear it.
Yeah, the fire alarm went off, so that's why I walked outside.
No, dude, it's I haven't heard, I heard the dog like a little while ago, just like once or twice. And then I
Yeah,
heard somebody talk in the background, but that's it. Like it's not been loud at all. That's so wild.
my roommate got out of the shower and the steam hit the fire alarm.
Nice. That's
Ah,
funny. Hell yeah.
but
So yeah, there's a lot of in your area, man. There's a ton of fields, a ton of events going on out there. A lot of big teams or whatever. There's if you play Code Red, there's another team I did a podcast with called Shogun
yep,
Airsoft. Have you met them?
yep,
Or
we're
something like that?
already both of our teams are already friends with each other.
Oh, nice.
Like Shogun helped set up our Discord
Mm, there you go.
because I was like, "Hey man, like I don't know what I'm doing." So their boy, Mean Man Chan,
Yeah.
he helped us set up the Discord.
Hell yeah, dude.
So he's over there typing away. He's like, I need admin power. And he's over there making it. And I'm just sitting there, like, on the phone with my girlfriend. I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but he's putting bots in it and he's doing something.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm like, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but he's doing something.
Yeah, he's a cool dude, man.
Yeah, he's typing code into the chat. Next thing I know, a bot pops up. And I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Uh-huh.
He's like, it's just an admin bot, man. He keeps the server clean.
Nice.
I'm sitting there. I'm like, I don't know what it is, but it's doing something, I guess.
Yeah, dude. Shout out to Shogun, man. Yeah, that's
Like,
cool.
then there's another team, Too Late Man. And
Yes.
and then another Navy team called like 323.
Oh, I haven't heard of them. Okay.
I don't think they have a team Instagram, but
Yeah.
pretty much those guys are gonna be a part of our next night game.
Nice.
Because like the events we're doing out here, are kind of like we got Desert Fox next week, which I had to drop leave for.
Is that the Battle for LA event? Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. We got that next week, which I actually fucked up getting the hotel. I'm sitting there taking a bath, and I hit up my boy, and I'm like, "Hey, man, you get the tickets, I get the hotel." So 3 months ago, I fucked up. I use my Amex card because with Amex you can go on their website and book a hotel.
Gotcha.
And I'm looking at the map and I'm like, it looks relatively close. Our hotel is 38 minutes away from the field.
Oh shit.
And I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. At least we have a shower.
Oh shit.
At least we have somewhere to clean ourselves.
Yeah.
And yeah, we have that going on. I fucked up buying the ticket because, well, not the ticket, but the hotel. Because my boy hits me up and I'm sitting there in the bathtub after a day of airsoft. So I'm like, my body's sore.
Yeah.
It's like late at night when I was finally able to get home because I had to go back to work to go fill out some paperwork for some of my new guys. And finally get home. It's like 1 a.m. And he hits me up and he goes, hey, man, I got us tickets. Get the hotel. So I'm like half asleep in a bathtub, just fucking typing away on my phone. And I'm like, I hope this is sufficient. And yeah, that was 3 months ago.
Oh shit.
Fudge, I already gave you a scoop, Phil.
What's that, the dog?
Yeah. I guess he wants out. But yeah, dude, that was like 3 months ago.
Well, that's cool. You're not even in a year yet, and you're doing some pretty big events. That Battle for LA is supposed to be a really cool event. I've heard a lot of people talk about it.
Like within less than a year, I did TAC League. I did
The
the
KWA Tactical League?
Yep.
Nice.
I did TAC League. I did Storms events that you get invited to.
Yeah, the Storm the Poet. Fuck yeah.
And then now we're doing Desert Fox, and I'm just like less than a year in with like
Dude.
a $2,500 gun with like a 50-pound chest rig.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm sitting here with a GoPro Hero 3 that my boy gave me.
Nice.
Like old ass GoPro from like 07.
It still works. I have one of those O3s or Hero 3 or GoPro 3s. Yeah.
What scares me is one of the stores that's helping us with that raffle for our next night game.
Yeah.
He shut out the protective lens, so now I'm just like raw dogging the camera.
Oh shit.
I'm just like, for the love of God, don't shoot me in the face.
Oh, that's that. Yep. BBs find a way, bro. I don't know what it is about it, but
dude, the weekend after the protective lens got shot out, I don't know if you could still see it, but like the little SD slot on the side,
yeah,
a kid shot it. It broke a part of the frame and popped my micro SD card out of the GoPro.
Holy shit.
So somewhere in Giant is a Nintendo Switch SD card. But thank God I transferred the footage over to the computer first.
Holy shit.
Because at first, I my boys, I'm like, guys, we just lost, like, our footage. Like, it's just gone.
Yeah, that's cool. What do you got planned for, what do you guys have planned for this year? You got the Desert Fox event. Do you have any other bigger events that you want to look forward to going to this year?
Not that I can name, really. I mean, we're hosting our own stuff. Like, we're doing our own night games.
Oh, shit. Okay. Where at? Code Red?
Giant.
Giant. Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, we have generators set up over there with the lights, so.
Okay.
That's kind of where we're running all of our stuff at the moment.
Now, have you played indoor at all?
Yeah, N1.
Speedsoft? Oh, you've been to N1. Nice.
That's that big M4 that you saw is what I rock at N1.
Holy shit. Okay.
It's surprisingly still pretty effective.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
And
it's hard to move around the corners with a bigger setup.
Yeah, like on my personal Instagram page, there's a picture of me with Storm in a banana suit, and I'm wearing a full kit. I got the whole Army uniform on that I bought off my one friend. So I got like real Army camis, real Army boots,
Yeah.
50-pound chest rig. I got the big ass M4.
Holy shit.
And like I was like, you know what, man? We fuck it up outside. We should be able to fuck it up inside of the building. Oh my god, that is not the same. That is terrifying shit. Like you just turn around, there's already a guy with a gun to you, and you're like,
Where did you come from?
it's like, well, this is bullshit. I don't know how the fuck you flanked me this hard, but fuck, all right.
Uh-huh. Well, especially if you're not used to the map. If you don't know the map,
Then
it's
they constantly change the map over there.
oh, do they?
Oh yeah.
Oh shit, that's cool.
But what are you doing, man? Over here standing on the couch and shit. Jesus. But
Yeah, that's cool. I've talked to so many people in that area, man. It's crazy. Like N1, Airsofter Sam plays over there. Hannah, this girl named Hannah. She's actually a Marine Corps officer right now.
yep, she works in the
She's a ref out there at N1.
Yep.
Dog, you're getting whipped, bro. You're getting whipped.
Yeah.
The dog tail.
He's watching my roommate leave, so now he's all upset.
That's
Pudge,
funny.
Pudgy, chill. Pudge.
Now, do you prefer the milsim type of like outdoor play, or do you prefer the indoor speed stuff?
Well, I mean, you saw what that rifle looks like. That thing ain't
Yeah.
made for indoors.
Yeah, man.
When I was doing indoors, the only thing that kept me alive was that M203.
Oh shit.
Go in there and let that bitch rip.
You using the 40 mics?
Yep, the like the shotgun spray one.
Okay.
So I load that puppy up with about 120 BBs, and I got a single shot.
Yep.
As soon as they say go, I arc that thing over bunkers, and I'm like, I pray to God I hit somebody. One thing that gets my nerve with that 203 is the shells are kind of expensive, $40, and once they bust, they're broken.
Mm.
Like the shell I have for it now, broken.
Yeah.
And then you can get tagging rounds, but they're $10 a pop.
Bro, those things are fucking insane.
And I'm just like, this is some bullshit. Or just wild.
Yeah. Yeah, those are crazy, man. We have a video on our Instagram and our YouTube that is of us testing out the tag-ins.
Yeah.
So we one of our viewers, one of our friends sent us the tag-in launcher, right? That goes under like mounts underneath your M4 or whatever. And this thing is badass. He sent us some Reaper rounds, right? The explosive ones. So we got this. We reviewed it on our channel, and this thing shoots fucking for days, bro. Like it shoots so straight, so far. Those tag-ins, it's a rifled grenade, and the barrel is rifled. If you get the actual tag-in launcher,
Yeah.
it's rifled on the inside. This thing will shoot like way over a football field, easy, if
Damn.
you wanted to. No shit. I mean, these things are fucking slinging. I mean, big time. But the explosions are crazy, bro. On the Reaper rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you get a chance, look at the. I think we did a YouTube short. I cut it down. We did the review, but then I cut it down. I did a short on it with the explosion. When this thing goes off, it leaves a crater in the ground. Grass is gone. Some of the dirt's gone. It's fucking nuts. Yeah,
Jeez.
These things are crazy. They're expensive as fuck, but man, if you ever get to try one. You'll love it.
Yeah. It's one thing that's funny is with the team is like people know our patch. Nobody knows the players, but everybody knows the gun.
Gotcha.
Even the paintballers know my gun.
Yeah.
It pisses me off so much. It's like, I'm out here kicking ass every day. But you don't know me, but you know the goddamn M4 with the grenade launcher. I wrapped it with goon tape to get some of the black off of it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in my garage with like my Benchmade knife for my first deployment, trying to
N-
pry the orange plastic off the grenade launcher.
Yeah.
So I gave up goon tape, put goon tape on the inside, so they
Nice.
orange. But
That's cool.
yeah, everybody knows my gun, but
That's
nobody knows
cool.
the players.
I mean, hey, that's, some mystery to it. That's okay.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
But with our events that I was telling you about earlier with the night games,
Right.
is I negotiated with the field for these,
Mm-hmm.
and our first night game was a little bit of a failure.
Yeah, I mean, it's a learning process.
Yeah, we had about 18 people come out, enough to pay the bills.
Gotcha.
But
Yeah, that's always a hard thing.
oh yeah,
Getting getting enough people out to a field, because if you have to pay the field up front, I mean, it's hard for the field as well, because they've got to, if you go to them with an event and they're like, well, you have to have X amount of people to make this, or you have to pay up front, because if they're open for business like a normal day, they might make X amount. And if you bring 5 people to the event, it's not worth it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
yeah,
But the way I negotiate with the field, I'm like, my team's not here to make money off this event.
yeah,
Buy the tickets from you guys. We abide by your rules with a little bit of tweaking. Like gun hits don't count.
yeah.
But the price for our event, well, our night games is $25.
Mm-hmm.
And like some night games are like 45, and I'm like, let's see how low we can get this. And I'm like, what is your bottom line price? They're like $25. I'm like, cool, that's our ticket price. And I think now we have a projected 30 people coming to the next one.
Okay.
And like, I'll be honest, man, having a team without team dues or making profit off your games, trying to like make a raffle, this shit's a little difficult.
For sure.
Because we're not sponsored. We don't have any of that.
Right.
So we're like, we do this for you guys, but we sell our merch to be able to do it.
Yeah.
And I think the next game we have a raffle. Like we're definitely going to have a raffle. The store Airsoft Extreme. I was at their store the other day, and I'm like looking at stuff for Desert Fox, because I'm like, I run HPA, I need air, so I got to pick up 2 air tanks come Tuesday.
Yeah.
There's $120 down the drain. Got to pick up the piece because kind of need those to play the game.
Right.
And I'm like, while I'm here, let me look at a pistol. I'm like, we don't have much team funds. We got like 130. What can I get like pistol wise that's new in the box for 130?
Yeah.
They're like, we got this $100 pistol. I'm like, cool. Come Tuesday, I'll come pick it up. Then I had one of my friends with me. I'm like, should I get 2 vests or a pistol? And then my boy Zach at AX looks at me and goes, you get the pistol, pick out a vest that's on us. So I feel like we have like a little baby partnership with Airsoft Extreme right now.
Okay.
Pudge,
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Pudge, can you calm down, buddy?
Yeah, man. Well, listen, bro, it's been great meeting you. I'm really glad we got to finally hook up, and appreciate what you're doing with the new team, and getting out there. And I mean, dude, like I said, there's so many opportunities and so many fields and so many teams out there where you're at. So you're in a good spot. It's you're definitely in a good spot to learn whatever kind of field you want to get into with the milsim, or if you've got a lot of options out there with some good fields and some good people that I've had on the podcast that play out there. So hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, I'm about to have to go out to Norfolk here soon because I leave in July 1st. So.
Oh, you're getting stationed out there? New orders?
Yep. So we're gonna continue the team out there. Pudge, my boy.
Bro, there's you're gonna be in Virginia. I'm not sure how far it is from Norfolk, but
Ballahack?
Ballahack Airsoft. Yes.
It'll be about 30 minutes away from my house.
Oh my God, dude.
I've already mapped it out.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're gonna be a good spot. Okay.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man. Well, where tell everybody where they can find you and your team and everything online.
Yeah, we got the Instagram. It's MDN.Airsoft, all just one word.
Yeah.
We haven't really made a YouTube yet, even though there is an MDN Airsoft YouTube. That's our
Oh,
boy. But we're
that's one
gonna,
of your friends?
yeah, we're currently right now on this laptop. I'm trying to create a video to post on YouTube, but
Nice.
more of a pain in the ass than anything. But mainly, dude, right now we're just using the Instagram.
Yeah.
MDN.Airsoft.
Awesome, man. Well, have you heard of the new app that's going to be coming out? Uh oh my God, I can't believe I just forgot about it.
Is this the app that you were talking about where you could track your stats?
Yes.
That
No, that's a skirmish. That's badass. This skirmish bracelet,
yeah,
that system is fucking badass. Definitely go to their Instagram and check them out. There's some fields out by you guys, I think, that have that use the skirmish system, and if you go to any field, if you buy one of those bracelets, you go to any field that has that set up, it'll track your stats wherever you go, which is a really cool thing. But there's a new app coming out that's going to be just for airsofters for social media,
yeah.
and that is Snapsoft. That's what it's called.
I think you
So,
had a story one day
yep,
about the guy that's making it.
yeah,
So
that
I
podcast came out last week. Yep,
yeah, I was looking at that because I saw it on your story and I was like, "What's this?"
yeah,
So I started looking at it.
that'll be interesting. I'm really excited about that coming out because a lot of airsoft stuff has been getting shadow banned and everything on Instagram.
Yeah,
So that'll be a good thing, kind of something where we can transfer over and see where we won't get banned for that kind of shit. So, but yeah, man, that's awesome. MDN Airsoft on Instagram and probably coming soon YouTube.
yep.
Awesome, dude. Well, I appreciate you, brother. It's good talking with you.
Oh, same man.
Have a good one, bro.
All right, take it easy, man.